Christmas this year. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best part of the year. Oh my jolly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Da 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 da. Ba na 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 na. Da 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 na 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 na. Hello, Chip. Let's see what's going on. Chip reached level 12. I don't even know what that means. Hello, Dennis. Hello, Audrey. Hello, Crispy. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Sully's. Hello, LG. Hello, Audrey. And right now, that's it. Dave Mason. We got our usual morning staff joining. What's Dave Mason saying? Uh-oh. Dave Mason, come on. I've talked to you about this before. If you can't turn that frown upside down, we're going to have to do something. We are going to have to do something. Hello, Heather Fitzgerald. And first of all, let me just say, I've had a hard day. I cried a lot today. I was feeling very emotional. It's hard being divorced, Dad. You want to be the best dad you can? You got girls growing up, young ladies, busy, home for Christmas break, off of school, and you want to be involved and you want to be there and you want to see them as often as possible, but they got life going and, getting together can be hard. Hello, Lulu. Hey, Bud Lightyear. Thank you so much for following the live creator. Ella, hello to you. And good evening to you. My name is Ken Tracy. And this is Friday Night Live with Ken. Just a little show that I think I started just a few days ago. This is a show I started just a few days ago. And I've been doing the original show, The Coffee with Ken, the one we all know and love for about 5.5 years in various forms and various formats. And every morning, I wake up and I'm going, I don't have anything to say, stressed, feeling crappy. Stuff sucks. Then a little voice inside my head, I like to think it's God, says, Ken, you have a positive, inspirational social media presence that you're building. You call yourself a content creator. You can't say everything sucks if you're going to be positive. I go, but God, it's the beauty of my show. Have you not been watching, Lord? That I'm real, that I believe, that I hurt, that I moan, that I'm in agony at some point. But I keep going. And then God goes, you're right. You're right, Ken. I forgot about that. I'm all-knowing, all-seeing, yet I forgot about the charm of your show. I must admit I've lost the last couple episodes, or missed the last couple episodes. I was doing miracles. I was splitting seas, and I was doing various things, walking on water, burning bushes. Yeah, making bricks without straw. And every morning I wake feeling that way, and I go, hey. And I slept in, I got a good night's sleep, and then somehow, some way during the day, I got kind of emotional. Tyler, thanks for sending me that rose. I think I was just chatting with my older daughters today, trying to organize a get-together. Not even a big get-together, but just trying to coordinate a time where we could all see each other. And I know they love me, and they know I love them, but they're just busy girls. And they don't know how much their dad misses them, I don't think. And, yeah, they don't know how much their dad misses them. And if not, I mean, maybe even if they don't, they're so preoccupied with their own lives, which is natural and healthy. But as a dad that loves his kids and wants to see them, it's hard. I tell you that. I will tell you that. So there were times during my day I was just kind of crying. It's just kind of crying. Reached out. I'm fortunate to have a lot of good friends. Talking to one of them that I've known since, I don't know, grade school. And he goes, well, you're going through a lot right now. You got a lot of things going. I go, yeah, I know, but I'm embarrassed. I sound like a broken record. I'm sure I keep saying the same things. He goes, yeah, but, you know, you're in a tough spot. Well, thank you for listening. And thank you all for listening. Hey, Weebree shared the live. Weebree is on. Weebree is on. Thank you so much, Weebree. Thank you so much for joining, Weebree. How's your man, Lawrence? How is your man, Lawrence? You're always here. Are you always here? Are you always here? I think I'd notice if you were here. I think I would notice if you were always here. I would. Hello, JQ. How are you? How are you? So anyway, yeah, things do get better. Hi, Marty Jumbo. What was I going to say? Oh, so yeah, I wake up every day kind of going crappy. Okay. Get my coffee, feeling better, talking with the Dunkin' Donuts lady, feeling a little better. Push the live button on TikTok, going, uh-oh. 3, oh no. 2, uh-oh. 1, and then all of a sudden it's live. All of a sudden it's live. And I'm sitting there and I'm going, ooh, shoot, nobody's watching right now. If I hang up real quickly, maybe nobody will even know. Maybe nobody will even know. Yeah. But I don't. And I usually kind of think of a song I'm thinking of and keep kind of humming it along. And somebody hops on. And I go, well, somebody's watching. Might as well start talking to them. And I do. And then somehow, some way, an hour later, you know, I'm usually saying how appreciative and how much better I feel, and I'm laughing and I'm smiling and I'm feeling good and I'm thankful for the snow, the audience, the coffee, the nice woman at the Dunkin' Donuts, the beautiful town in Naperville, and feeling good. Hey, Stacy, thank you so much for sending me a, what have you. Thank you so much for sending me a what have you. JQ says they're in Lockport. I appreciate that down in Lockport. I've golfed in Lockport several times. Some decent courses in the south suburbs. Hello, Tyler. Thank you for sending me that. He sent a thank God it's Friday. But anyway, so as I was saying, every morning I wake up, my foot keeps hitting something that's making a beep. My foot keeps hitting something that's making a beep. And, yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. Let's see. But, oh yeah, so I was saying, so there's two ways you can play it when you're feeling, I mean, there's probably several ways you can play it. When you're feeling down, you're feeling tired, you don't want to go live in the morning, and you're going through your day, you're emotional, you're crying, you're missing your girls, you're just kind of feeling run down. And you can curl up in the fetal position, curl up in a ball, which is an option. I won't say it's not an option. Or you can go, what the heck? Let's hop on live tonight and do a Friday Night Live. And even though you got nothing to say, although I have something to say. I have something to say. I don't know if it's very PG rated. I don't know if it's very PG rated. But I went to work out today, and I was in the locker room. And there's a guy, if I know a man in the locker room for his desire to be naked and to blow dry himself while he's naked and to be standing around on one end of the locker room naked for like 20 minutes every day, I think there's a little bit of a problem. I think there's a little bit of a problem. And let me tell you, that man was there today. And I said, well, let me just get my stuff. Let me just get my stuff, put it in the locker, change into my shorts. Look, I understand. We're in a locker room. You need to be naked a little bit. You change. But then I was headed to the washroom. We have private lockers with a fog glass door and a sliding curtain. So 2 layers of protection. And I was going to the washroom and I looked in one. And there's the man with neither the glass door or the sliding curtain pulled. And I'm going, what the heck, dude? How could this be? How could this be? And I'm wondering, I'm telling you, if it was me doing it, I'd get in trouble. I'd have complaints. Not because I'm hideous looking or anything, maybe. But it's not that. I just seem to draw more attention. For some reason, this man not only hangs out in the locker room for 20 minutes naked and dries himself off and walks around without a towel, but he was showering without either of the doors shut. Without either of the doors shut. Weebry says maybe he's confident. This isn't an issue about confidence. This isn't an issue about confidence. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Well, yeah, Beautiful says it's about privacy. Well, he obviously didn't care for any privacy. And again, although, as you may know if you watch my show, I don't find the male body very attractive. Not attractive at all. So the less I see of the male body, I think generally the more pleased I'm going to be. You know, I get into the swimming pool, whatever. Changing in the locker room. But boy, this was just way too much nakedness. Yeah, neither did Elaine. She goes, it's utilitarian. Yeah, it was a Seinfeld issue. There was like good bait. And Seinfeld was dating a beautiful woman, I think. And she would walk around naked. And Jerry didn't like it because it was too much naked, I think. I think there's, even with the beautiful female body, there's a time and a place. There is a time and a place. Now, Susie Little saying, don't look. I wasn't trying to stare. I certainly wasn't even looking. I didn't see anything too much, but I was just going, what is going on? What is going on? Again, 2 layers of protection, a curtain and a fog door. Neither closed. I've never seen such a thing. I have never seen such a thing. No, Dave, I'm not a complainer. Believe it or not, I'm not a complainer. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. But I just thought it was strange. And I was wondering if any of you guys had any thoughts on that. Apparently you do. No, I'm not going to say anything. Hey, I made a joke. I kid you not. I was in such a rush to get in and out of the locker room, and at these lockers, you have to push a button and then enter a code and then push another button, and it sets the combination for the keys. And I was in such a rush and was mortified about what was going on in the shower that I think I misentered the combination. I put in the wrong combination. And so I'm going there and I'm going, oh no, it's not working. It's not working. And went to the front desk. Fortunately, I was clothed at this point. Went to the front desk and asked the woman, hey, is there any way you can unlock my combo? And she goes, well, yeah, I'm going to need a guy to go because it's in the guy's bathroom. I can't go in. I go, oh, I wasn't expecting you to go in. And by the way, because there's a lot of nakedness going on today. And then one of the personal trainers heard and kind of laughed. I think she thought it was funny. I'm sure she did. I'm quite funny. I am quite funny. Do I wear sunglasses at night? Do I wear sunglasses at night? No, I don't. No, I do not. No, I do not. So I'm going to take a swig of water. Hi, Captain Kenny. How are you? So, yeah. It's Friday night. I think a little bit what's weighing on me, or what was weighing on me today, is, again, as a divorced dad, not being home with my kids. I was texting a buddy and he said, well, it's been a tough week, but his kids are home, so he's feeling better. And I just thought about that. When you get divorced, at least for my older girls, they have always primarily lived with their mama. They spent every weekend or every other weekend with me, but wasn't the same. And they went to school out by the mama's house. And I mean, they're doing great, and their mama's doing a great job. But something about spending time with your children when the clock is not ticking is different than when you take them out for dinner or something like that, and that, at most you're going to be with them an hour and a half. And just some leisurely time. If one of my girls was hanging on a couch flipping the channels or something like that, would do me a world of good. And I think that kind of hit me today. And as most of you know, I got 2 little ones, and we're just getting started on this little adventure that is their lives. And they need their data, and their data needs them, and I want to make a difference in their lives, and trying to figure out the best way to do it. And think me getting myself squared away as much as possible, emotionally and financially, and health-wise and physically and spiritually, will be the best thing for my little ones. And that's what I'm working towards. And sometimes it feels like it's not coming fast enough. But you keep going. I was asked a question. I went and saw a buddy of mine, and he asked me how I'm doing. I said, hey, I'm kind of struggling today. And he goes, well, I'm going to come in here and ask. You know, he knows I do this podcast. He goes, I'm going to ask you the best piece of advice you've ever gotten. And I go, bah, I'm in a bad mood. I'm in a bad mood. And I'm not going to have any real spirited advice for you. And he laughed. He liked my honesty. And said, okay. All right. And then he came back and goes, well, let me ask you, what's the worst piece of advice you've ever gotten? And I thought for a second. I didn't know if I was going to play his game. And then it hit me. I go, every bit of it, unsolicited advice I've ever gotten is the worst advice I've gotten. And he kind of looked at me quizzically, and I explained to him my theory on the you should. And I said, hey, that'd be like me saying you should grow a mustache. You know. It's kind of insulting because I assume you like your shaved face. And he goes, yeah. And he was a website designer. And he connected with me and said, yeah, people always tell me what I should do on my website design business. And I could tell it frustrated him. Because these are people with no website experience. They're people like me that have no clue, but are going, hey, you should make the home page pink or whatever. Throwing out ideas. And then after we let that absorb in, he asked, well, okay, what's the best piece of advice you've ever gotten? And I thought back to a conversation again I had with my dad over breakfast during my first divorce. When I was sitting across from him, I go, Dad, I don't know what to do. And he goes, well, you keep going. And my dad's a man of very few words. But I'm going to say that's the best piece of advice I've ever gotten. So if anybody out there is hurting tonight or struggling tonight or feeling sad that Christmas is coming or is going through a divorce or has health issues or feeling doubts or struggling with Christmas coming and not knowing what their plans are, picture my dad. Slightly older version of me with beard and hair. Saying, well, keep going. Yeah. So anyway, it's Friday night. And I want to thank you so much for joining tonight. We've had a nice crowd. And I feel better after talking a little bit this evening. Feel calmer. Feel at peace. Feel ready for a good night's sleep. Feel ready to drive up to a north suburb tomorrow and watch my daughter Morgie in a competitive cheer competition. Hoping her big sister comes along with. And we can sit next to each other and cheer together. And enjoy my morning. Yeah. And I want to thank you guys so much for joining tonight. And for anybody new, please hop on and subscribe to my page or follow along. I go live every morning, and it's a little show called Coffee with Ken. And I mix it in some nighttime lives as well, obviously. Here we are. And would appreciate if you follow along. I think I have a lot of fun with this. It always feels good when I get a little talking out. And I don't know. For some reason, people watch. I don't know why. I do not know why, but for some reason people watch. Thank you, Jared. I will. Oh, beautiful, sending me a rose and a fest burst. Is the fest burst a new thing? Is the fest burst a new thing? I just started getting them this morning. I love the sound. I love the sound of a fest burst. But I mean, I love the sound of an ice cream cone and a rose. And those Christmas trees that poop little Christmas presents. And the dragon head and the cowboy hat and the mustache. And all the other fun little things. I don't know, that get sent. And again, I want to thank you guys for joining tonight. And hope you had a wonderful, wonderful week. Hope that you are feeling good. Hope that you are loving yourself. Hope that you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.